Hi, welcome to the App Code blog on YouTube. Today we're going to create a very simple Hello World app based on a tab bar application. The last time we used a view-based application to do our Hello World app, so this time we're just going to do one with a tab bar. Okay, so open up Xcode, create a new Xcode project, select tab bar application, and we're going to name it Hello World tab. Now, Xcode sets up a tab bar application for us right out of the box with two tabs. So if we go ahead and build and run, we can see that we have two tabs and they switch between two views which use a single view controller. Now we want to set up our own views and own view controllers. So let's go ahead and close all this, are just going to get rid of the two views that it gave us, the first view and second view nib file. Let's go ahead and delete those. And then in the classes folder, let's just get rid of our view controller that it gave us, because we want to make our own. Alright, now we got rid of those. Let's right click on the resources folder, select add, new file, and we're going to select view xib, that represents a nib file which we use to create our view. And we're just going to name this one red view, and then we're going to do the same thing and name it green view, and do it one more time and name it blue view. Okay, so those are our three views we're going to use. Now let's create view controllers for those. This time we want to select a UI view controller subclass. I'm not going to select any of these options here. I'm going to leave those blank. And I'm going to name the first one red view controller. And I'm going to do it two more times. Name this one green view controller. And finally, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go ahead and delete that. There we go. And let's name this one blue view controller. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is link our views down here to the appropriate view controller up there. So let's double click our view, open it up in Interface Builder, and in there we will be able to link the view to the view controller. We do that by selecting the file's owner and the document window here, and then go to the identity inspector, and we're going to select red view controller, and then we're also going to link the views just like that. Now we can also link the view by dragging to the view itself. It does the same thing. Okay, finally one more thing, we're going to set the background to be red just to distinguish this view from the others. Alright, that's it for this view. Let's go ahead and save it and close it. Open up the green view and repeat the process for it. So we're going to select the file's owner, go to the identity inspector, green view controller, link up the views, and finally set the background to green. Now let's do the blue view, and I accidentally closed the inspector window. So let's get that back here. You can go to Tools and go Attributes Inspector. Now, we got that open again. It's File's Owner, the Identity Inspector. This will be the blue view. And link the view. And change the background to blue. Just like that. Okay, that's our three views, and we've got them linked to our view controllers, and we distinguished each one with a different background color. Now we're going to open up this main window XIB that represents the main view for the tab bar application, and when we open that up, you'll see it has the two tabs. Now you can select either tab, or you can select the title of the tab by clicking on it, and if you select the title of the tab, then up here in the Attributes Inspector, you can go ahead and change it. So we're going to name this one red, do the same thing here and name this one green. And then we're going to add another tab bar item, which you can find here in the library. It's at the bottom. You can just drag that over here and it will space them evenly. Go ahead and select the title and name it blue. Okay, so we've changed the name of our tabs, and now we want to link the tabs to the appropriate view controller and view nib file. So select the tab. Here we can change the nib name, and we're going to select red view. Then we need to go to the identity inspector and select the red view controller. Then select the green tab with the green view controller. The nib will be the green view. Select the blue tab. Back to the identity inspector, blue view controller, and the nib name here will be the blue view. Now we save all of that. And if we've done everything correctly, we can go into Xcode, click Build and Run, and we will see our three views linked up to the tabs. It's as easy as that. And that's all we're going to do for today. But make sure you save this code somewhere, because we're going to be building off of this in some future tutorials, and we don't want to have to start from scratch. So save this code somewhere, and we'll come back to it and add some pretty cool stuff to it. Thanks a lot. Once again, this is the @Code blog on YouTube. You can follow us here, and you can also go to the @codeblog.com and find us on the internet and find lots of good tutorials there. Thanks a lot.